Yo, you guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here, and what a win for Michigan. They just beat Maryland 59-18 in a huge blowout win against Maryland as they improved to 10-1 and look forward to a matchup against Ohio State next weekend, and the winner goes to the Big Ten Championship. Can be covering the post game here of Maryland though, and so yeah, make sure you guys stick around to watch the whole entire video. I'm just gonna share my thoughts on the game and go over the game and all the stats and everything, and what an outstanding performance. Gonna be getting into everything. Make sure you guys watch the whole entire video. Make sure you guys are subbed around here. I really appreciate it. And other than that, let's get right into today's video. Alright, so I'm going to start with the team stats here. Michigan had 503 total yards of offense today, with 352 passing yards and 151 rushing yards. They had 6.7 yards per play. Now, Maryland, on the other hand, had 359 total yards of offense, 178 passing yards, and 181 rushing yards, 4.7 yards per play on offense. Maryland went 3 for 14 on third down efficiency. Meanwhile, Michigan went 7 for 13 on third down efficiency. Michigan only had 3 punts. Maryland had 6 punts. Michigan had 0 turnovers, a clean, flawless game for Michigan. I mean, they scored on special teams, on defense, and on offense. They scored on every single way possible you can in football, on special teams, defense, and offense. Defense, the pick six coming from DJ Turner, an outstanding pick six. Then also a kick return from AJ Henning, which was a huge play from Michael Barrett. Michael Barrett caught the pooch kick from Maryland, then he threw it on a backwards pass to AJ Henning all the way across the other side of the field, and AJ Henning, burst of speed, took it to the house. And then obviously we scored a lot of touchdowns offensively. So with that being said, we're going to start with Michigan here. Cade McNamara, he threw the ball for 21 completions on 28 attempts, 259 yards and 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, no mistakes from him, and he had a great game. You know, he had some passes where he hit our offensive lineman's head in the helmet, and then he also hit Maryland's defensive lineman in the head. So he had some problems there, but for the most part, Cade McNamara had a great game. But you know who else had an amazing game too is J.J. McCarthy. He had 5 completions on 5 attempts, went perfect for 58 yards and 1 touchdown. Great touchdown catch from Mike Samerstill, one-handed catch. J.J. McCarthy put the ball where only his player could get it. He also Cade McNamara also threw a back shoulder pass to Andrew Anthony, who caught another one-handed catch, although that brought them at the 5-yard line. It wasn't a touchdown, but still a pass where only your player can get it. So perfect ball placement from both McNamara and McCarthy. And yeah, so you know, we'll see if we'll see McCarthy next weekend against Ohio State. Right now, probably we'll see McNamara obviously starting, and if he does well, they'll probably keep him in. I don't really see McCarthy coming in against Ohio State unless our offense is stalling and we aren't scoring and McNamara isn't having a good day. But other than that, we're going to have McNamara in there, to play against Ohio State. You want to have the experienced guy in there and the guy that has brought you to 10-1 on the season. Rushing wise, Hassan Haskins, he had a good game, not his best game obviously, but he still had 78 yards on 20 carries, 2 touchdowns for him. J.J. McCarthy had a touchdown run as well. He carried the ball twice for 19 yards, and then that's really it. Leon Franklin got in for 2 carries at the end there. Cade McNamara carried the ball 3 times, got 8 yards. I also got sacked 1 time though. Donovan Edwards had a great game receiving wise, but he also had 3 carries for 8 yards. But he had 10 receptions on 170 yards, including a 77-yard touchdown reception. He played phenomenal, and I really wouldn't mind seeing him in against Ohio State as a receiver, or just having Haskins or Corum in there, and then having Edwards on the other side from the quarterback McNamara, and then just having Edwards out there as a receiver. He did really good as a receiver today. So yeah, props to Edwards, definitely showing his skills out there. For the 2 freshmen coming in, he's going to have a bright future. Other than that, though, Cornelius Johnson, he had 4 receptions, 39 yards. Dalen Baldwin, 4 receptions, 31 yards. Will Rolap had 1 reception for 26 yards. Cool to see him get some playing time. And then Roman Wilson had 2 receptions, 25 yards. Andrew Anthony had that one crazy one-handed catch from Cade McNamara for 18 yards. Mike Samerstill with that 1 touchdown catch, one-handed touchdown catch for 13 yards in the end zone. So that's pretty much it. A.J. Henning also had another, obviously, a kick return, so very cool. Luke Schoonmaker had touchdown receptions as well. That was our very first touchdown in the goal line. Great call there by Gaddis. And yeah, really, Michigan's offense really played well. So did special teams, and so did defensively. We all played good. Defense, let Maryland score. What did they score? They scored 2 touchdowns and got a field goal and a 2-point conversion. I don't know what's up with our 2-point conversion defense, but it would be awesome to stop a 2-point conversion. I don't think we have stopped one at all this season. But yeah, all in all, 59-18, Michigan won it. Now Maryland, looking at their stats, Taulia Tagovailoa, obviously not his best game. He had 96 completions on 33 attempts, 178 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 pick 6 that DJ Turner took back. Tayon Fleet Davis had 11 carries, 71 yards. Kobe McDonald had 18 carries, 68 yards. Then Penny Boone also had 6 carries for 13 yards. And Taulia Tagovailoa carried it for 8 times and 30 yards. Also got sacked, though. He also rushed one in for a touchdown. And then receiving for them, Carlos Carrier had 4 receptions, 53 yards for a touchdown, or got a touchdown as well. Brian Cobb's 4 receptions, 39 yards. Okonkwo had 5 receptions, 36 yards. Daryl Jones had 1 reception, 24 yards. Then Rakeem Jarrett had 2 receptions, 20 yards. That was all pretty much the offense for Maryland. So yeah, that's all the stats of the game. And what we can take away here, obviously Maryland has a good passing offense. They have a good offense. Michigan only held them to 18 points. And really, I was not expecting Michigan to score this many points, but they did. They did it, special teams wise. They did it on the defensive side, and they did it offensively. Very, very awesome, complete game from your Michigan Wolverines today. 10-1. Got next weekend against Ohio State. It's going to be a huge matchup. Can't wait, and what a performance to look on to get prepared for Ohio State. Jim Harbaugh has to be proud of his team, the whole team. Obviously, when Cade McNamara said when he came off the field in this one, that's when he started to look at Ohio State and to just start, to start looking ahead to Ohio State when he came off of the field. And J.J. McCarthy obviously came in, and then Ellen Bowman and Dan Villari came in as well. So, it's going to be a huge matchup for not only Harbaugh, but this team. What a season so far for Michigan, and it's going to come down to these last 2 teams, Michigan, Ohio State, to win the Big Ten East and go to the Big Ten Championship. You could go on and on, but it's going to be a great matchup. You got Ojabo and Hutchinson, both one of the best pass rushers in college football right now, both on the same team. Great combo. So we're going to have to get pressure on C.J. Stroud. And yeah, really, Michigan's defense played phenomenal today. Can't really stress it enough. 59-18, what a performance. And really, our second most points we've put up in a game this season. We put up 63 against Northern Illinois, and this is a conference game against Maryland. We put up 59. We usually don't do this against conference opponents in the Big Ten, and we put up 59 against Maryland, and we scored 63 against Northern Illinois. That's only a 4-point difference. So really outstanding performance from our Michigan Wolverines today. That's pretty much all I got on this game. Just outstanding. I can't say it enough. Just outstanding performance all around. Defensively, special teams. We got a block punt. Offensively too. Just phenomenal. Also, the offensive line played phenomenal. especially pass blocking. Cade McNamara had one play, had all the time in the world. It probably took like 10 seconds, maybe even more, until he finally got rid of the ball and found a receiver. So really good from their offensive line as well. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think. And other than that, hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like, subscribe for more, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.